You're watching Let's Chat.
You've heard the expression, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and if that is true, then you should never have to visit a physician again. The reason we are talking with David Lillard. David is the orchard manager at Mercier Orchards. David, good morning.
Good morning, Chip. How are y'all this morning?
We are doing fantastic. You are coming off of a slow period. You are getting ready to kick the prime picking season into high gear. Tell us, what is in season at Mercier?
You are exactly right. We kind of breezed through some of our strawberries, blueberries, and we're just now on the tail end of our peaches. But the big behemoth, the apples, are coming. We started this last week, started picking our first crop of apples for the year.
And until you and I were talking, I don't know, 2 years or so ago, I did not know how many different varieties of just apples that you guys grow. How many are you going to see throughout the course of a year?
Oh gosh, to be honest, I lost count. We're somewhere between 40 and 50 varieties. We replant every year, so I lose a little count in there. But that's just scratching the surface, Chip. There's 10,000 varieties of apples out there, believe it or not.
I did not know that until you told me that a couple of years ago. So what kind of apples are you getting ready to start picking?
Well, our first big crop of apples is the ginger gold apple. It's that first big greenish yellow blush apples, kind of sweet tart. It doesn't brown when you cut it. Great apple, great all-around apple.
And you guys, again, as you said, you will go through dozens of varieties of apples all throughout the year. How have the peaches been so far?
They've been pretty good. It's been a pretty good year for our peaches. We got the rain at the right time, and we got the sunshine that kind of dries them out and sweetens them up. They've been real good to us this year.
And folks can come down and pick their own depending upon the time of the year. If someone wants to load up a carload and head down to Mercier, what can they pick right now, today?
Well, Chip, it's going to be a different year here at Mercier's. We're putting in place a lot of safety issues because of the pandemic that's going on. And
right.
Unfortunately, one of the things that's going to suffer is our pick your own. We're worried about pulling crowds out in the orchard in wagons and exposing people like that. So we have halted our pick your own operations for the year.
Well, hopefully
That doesn't mean we won't have the fruit. Now,
I'm sure you will.
This year. We're going to go back to the old school where we pick it for you and you come grab it.
Hopefully next year it'll be a pick your own kind of year again. But let me ask you this, and I enjoy putting you on the spot. Blue Ridge is such a beautiful drive from anywhere in the News 12 viewing area. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous part of the country. But I want to ask you, what is the one thing, David, that visitors have to avail themselves of when they visit the orchard?
It's got to be the fresh fruit. It has to be the fresh fruit coming out of the orchard. You know, you come and we pick it that day or the day before, and you crunch into that first big apple, and it lights up your face. It's unforgettable.
All right, and I also noticed that you guys have subscription boxes. Tell me about that.
We do. It's something we've been dealing with some online here and there, but we've really buckled down this year and started to kick our online processing off. So what you can do is you can call in and you can get an apple subscription if you want. You can get a delivery a week of different varieties of apples with a recipe card and some other fixings that come in the box.
Wow. And there's nothing like a good, fresh picked apple or any of the other great fruits that you all have down there. Again, there's apples, there's peaches. You've got some of the best apple cider I think I have ever had.
Yes,
how big of a process is that in turning what you grow into apple cider?
Holy cow. What I used to say is there's nothing added, nothing taken away. All we do is squeeze that apple and put it in a jug.
And it certainly, it tastes absolutely impeccably fresh. Again, you guys are open, and Mercier Orchards, of course, in Blue Ridge. They are on Blue Ridge Drive. It's 8660 Blue Ridge Drive in Blue Ridge, Georgia. The website is Mercier, and let me spell that for you, Mercier, Mercier-orchards.com. David, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful harvest.
Will do. It's always a pleasure, Chip. Thank you, sir.
Good to speak with you as well. And David, if you'll hang on for just a minute, I'll make sure that you get our name and address to send us some of those incredibly delicious apples. David,
you got it, my friend.
Make it a wonderful day. We hope you will stay with us. We have much more straight ahead.